Hello sweeties, it's March, almost spring in some parts, so definitely a good time to start smiling. Actually, any time's a good time to start smiling, especially if you're sulking and feeling crappy, which you probably are. A smile changes your energy instantly. Try it. You'll feel it immediately. Besides, it's my 900th birthday on Saturday, so I'm expecting enormous piles of hugely expensive presents. Just thought I'd mention that. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free. And press the bell thing, you'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that, let's get to the stars. Pisces, my little lollipop. The communication planet is still on strike, blurry hell, and it's gnawing away at your unconscious, feeding you hideous little messages of insecurity and fear. Pay no attention. These are not your real beliefs. These are just passing thoughts attaching themselves to you as they go. You do know, don't you, that you have no natural boundaries, so you automatically pick up whatever's in the air. Still, with these planets, you're also slowly remembering to tune into your greatest asset, which is your intuition, and you're discovering to your amazement that progress can be made in 100 different ways with all of these wonderful gifts you have. Now, just take care of your body. Burnout will make you cranky and unplayable, and you don't want that. And make some new friends. You're turning into a hermit. We can't have that either. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little spaniel, are you all confused? It's true, the world is fuzzy and out of focus, and you have no idea why the gods are picking on you. Don't flatter yourself, they're picking on everyone. But while you're struggling to make sense of a seemingly endless pile of ghastly obligations, your money is just pouring through your fingers. Don't even bother to fight it, no point. This is one of those times when those comfort zones you usually hide behind have let you down. And now, you'll simply have to connect with something larger than yourself. Start with nature if you don't have anything else. Get out of town for a few days, play some fabulous music. Nothing much can be achieved in this state. The people you love are just getting on your nerves. Take a break, you deserve it. Pat yourself back into shape. No one's looking. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little pancake. Ever heard that thing, life is not a rehearsal? It's not a test either. I keep being told by assorted spiritual types that we're here to learn lessons and slowly become more perfect. That's horseshit. Basically, we're very powerful spiritual beings here to have a human experience. We're finding out what it's like to live in physical bodies and deal with money and food and limitations and love. The trick is to make it an adventure. And right now, with the planets all upside down, you get to take another look at your values and toss out anything that no longer serves you. And sure, part of you wants to stick your head in the sand and build a huge castle down there. But how about using this week's mad energies to experiment with alternatives? The career's a great place to start. It's offering a huge array of new options. Try them all. And this time, don't make it about money. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little hamster, I cannot tell a lie. Right now, your life is really weird and you're wondering what the heck is going on. It's the way it has to be. One minute you're boarding a plane to exotic destinations and the next you're hunting for your luggage in Greenland. Same for marketing, legal stuff, tax dramas, documents, anything to do with publishing, in fact, any form of communication whatsoever. Still, it's not a train smash. It's just a little glitch in those huge plans you've been making, and this will pass by the end of next week, actually. And you'll still be here ready for the next adventure. For now, though, you'll have to just find some patience in that madly frantic soul of yours. Entertain yourself with a really interesting love life, perhaps, although if that means juggling an entire harem of lovers, you will definitely be found out, just so you know. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little cupcake, I'm very worried about your dreams and your secret little panic attacks. You need to get out of the house and find someone fun to play with. And stop thinking about the consequences. Who cares about those? All we can control is now. So let's work with that. If you can bear it, make a list of your fears, it's a long one I know, and cross out each one that is completely ridiculous. You'll just be left with one or two. Like, What if I'm left all alone, living in a tree, eating dog biscuits? You can put that one in a box under your bed and you can fret about it later. Your money's actually looking quite good now, so you can hold off on the dog biscuits for a moment or two. The love life, interestingly, has a decidedly erotic flavor. So get gorgeous and get out there and get laid. It does wonderful things for your anxieties. It'll calm you right down. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little panda bear, you really will have to watch that mouth now, or all those hideous remarks will backfire most noisily. Just remember, communications are still in dilly mode, so stay as aware as you can under, yes, very difficult circumstances. Just know that your words can hurt, and those unresolved misunderstandings could really damage your reputation. So just keep an open mind. And if you're donating to charities, find out where the money goes, or wait a while before making any more of those wonderfully grand gestures. The love life is being tested, so lay on the charm and don't argue about anything. Money will be back on track by the end of next week, but for now, you get to live on toasted samis. You can make huge money between the 10th and the 16th. Make a note. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little watermelon. The planets are still staggering in reverse, so don't be surprised if the relationships start to wobble. And don't expect much passion to be floating about just yet either. But for now, instead of hysterically calling lawyers in your typical fashion and making ridiculous threats, think about nurturing whatever romance you have left. It'll all make much more sense when the planets calm down after the 10th. If you're looking for work, you'll probably have a mildly revolting time. But just for now, keep going and agree to that part-time typing job until something fabulous comes along. You won't have to wait long. Everyone always wants to employ Virgos. You're such fabulous hard workers. Meanwhile, do something creative. Unearth all those delicious talents. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little raspberry, are you wishing you had a few more friends? Get hold of all those fabulous people you've lost touch with. They definitely haven't forgotten you. Soon you'll be strong enough to get out there on your own. Not that you'll ever really want to, but for now, keep your support team on speed dial. And while you're thinking about that, watch the finances. Your judgment is hopeless now, so don't make any decisions you don't have to. By the end of next week, you'll be ready for a whole new understanding of success. You just have to remember the one really important trick to making money. Don't spend it before you've got it. You're one of those weirdos who actually believe people when they tell you the check's in the post. Ha ha. Love is fine for now, leave it alone. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little prickly pear, you're in one of your moods, aren't you? Of course, the trouble with your moods is that they can last for 3 years, which is quite a feat, but completely bizarre. So how about this? Get yourself into one of your really fabulous moods. You know, the ones where you're charming and funny and sexy as hell, and hang on to that for 3 years. Takes the same amount of effort and leaves you with a whole lot fewer wrinkles. Here's something that will cheer you up meanwhile. The money planets are all congregating around you, promising big things. Of course, you won't see any of it until communications are back on track, which is after the 10th, but they're on their way. Remember to share. You know, money is an energy that needs to be spread around to keep it flowing. Keep that in mind. Love is hopeless for now. Leave it alone. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little puppy dog. Stay away from any dodgy deals. In fact, for now, stay away from any deals at all, since you can't really tell the difference, let's be honest. If it's too late and you've already signed that 500-page contract that no one can be bothered to read, least of all you, call on your team of supporters to haul you out. You have got lots more buddies than you think. But whatever happens, don't be put off the game. Your ideas are superb and your vision is still way ahead of the others. Have faith and try again just a little bit later. If you're looking for love, hang out with the younger members of your group. They're much less afraid of your weirdness. It could also be time to think about writing that book. You have so many adventures in your head, it's starting to bulge. Pour your thoughts onto a page. You might even make some real money. Love is for later. For now, just keep it together. That's all you can hope for. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little stress machine. Are you at it again? You're doing the whole identity crisis thing, wondering why you bother to get out of bed in the morning, counting the hours you have left to live, which doubtless you've worked out to the nanosecond. It's a wonder you haven't driven yourself completely insane. Either way, you can stop fretting for now. The world has slowed down and everything is at a grinding halt, except apparently the dreaded virus, which is, threatening to kill us all. But since you doubtless already have an enormous supply of face masks, you can stop fretting about that too. Just think of this as a plateau in your development. The planets are asking you to spend time with yourself. Just enjoy it while it lasts. Get a facial or an interesting new hairdo. When the energies pick up again, you'll long for times like this. Meanwhile, keep your money safe. Someone wants what you have. Don't worry about that. But you've already thought about how to deal with that. Good for you. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little jam donut. Are you wondering whether the world's gone completely mad? Well, it has. But it's no madder than you are. One minute you're madly in love. The next minute you can't remember anyone's name. The point is, this is your week to explore your inner workings. Dump all the negative thoughts and boring memories and prepare yourself for a fabulous change. It's coming very soon. Meanwhile, take good care of your money. In fact, if you have any deals to sign, wait a week or two. Now, look carefully around the office. There are areas where a little extra effort will pay off almost immediately. Even so, please control your ego around the boss. And if you are the boss, refrain from yelling until you've checked all the facts. Short fuse. In short, keep it shut until the 10th. This too will pass, and you'll start to feel sane again. Well, as sane as you get. That's it for Aquarius. Thank you, you fabulous creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. If you'd like to subscribe, just press the button, it's free. And if you're losing your marbles with all these weird planets, just a couple more weeks. Try wearing blue and sending energy to your throat. That's where the communication center is. Have a great week and remind yourself every 5 minutes just how fabulous you are. Give yourself permission to succeed. That's important. Bye now.